And welcome to a year of eternal love. A Course in Miracles, Workbook for Students, Lesson 113. We're still in our third review. For morning and the evening review, Lesson 95 taught us I am oneself, united with my Creator. Serenity and perfect peace are mine, because I am oneself, completely whole, one with all creation and with God. Lesson 96, Jesus reminded us, salvation comes from oneself. From my oneself, whose knowledge still remains within my mind. I see God's perfect plan for my salvation perfectly fulfilled. So on the hour, I am oneself, united with my Creator. On the half hour, salvation comes from my one self. And for these insights, I really want to, this review, keep these brief. But these are great lessons to remind ourselves. This is mind training. What we're trying to do is undo the conditioning, past conditioning. And the major illusion that we have to undo, the error of the mind, is the illusion of our separateness. It's the biggest error. It's nothingness. And the ego is completely dedicated to create that illusion and keep it real for you. These practice periods are so important. I recorded a whole separate video for that, review 3, with the special instructions. But for morning, I am oneself, united with my Creator. And at night, the second half of your day, spend the time. Salvation comes from my one self. And then each hour and the half hour, spend some time with that. This is important. Because salvation does come from my one self, our unity, our oneness. To forgive is our true function here. To forgive ourselves for thinking different. And to forgive any grievances we may have with people we know, people we don't know. Salvation comes from our singularity, our oneness. One means one. One spirit, one mind, one love. I am oneself, united with my Creator. Salvation comes from my one self. I want to thank you for joining with me today. This is a year of eternal love. I love you. And I hope you'll join me for tomorrow's lesson. And until then, God bless.